Morning. Thank you for the applause. How are we feeling out there? High energy. I feel it beaming out of the crowd onto the stage. So hopefully you've got one coffee in you after a good evening of drinks and dinner. So keep that rolling. I think you can't walk like 40 feet in this conference center without a coffee station. So keep taking advantage of that. But hope you had an enjoyable first day. Content, debates, sessions, keynotes, networking, the whole experience. We're really grateful that you chose to spend these days with us, and so hope it's insightful, hope you're making great connections, and hope you're ready for an excellent day two. My co-founder, not my co-founder, the Blockworks co-founder, Mike Ippolito, kicked us off on this stage yesterday, taking a look back at the sentiment and kind of comparing it from today to the March event that was similar earlier this year. And at that time, there was a real divergence in the institutional sentiment and the crypto-native sentiment. There was quite a greater amount of positivity in this institutional scene, and I think that's only continued. It's really surreal to kind of take pause and look back the amount of institutional integration, capital inflows, everything of that nature into this space. So kind of wanted to take a moment and look similarly back to our March 2024 DAS London event, the last time we were here in London having these same conversations with a lot of the same people, but kind of take tabs on where the general industry was at that time compared to now. So price of Bitcoin was about 71,000 US dollars. Today it's about 111,000. The total crypto market cap was 2.4 trillion. That's at about 4 trillion now. The total stablecoin market cap was about 150 billion. That's nearly doubled to about 270 billion. The price of ETH, not going to mention that. Institutionally traded products. ETFs had just launched about 2 months prior. Really only Bitcoin was live in the US and Europe, and now there are like literally 8,000. I don't even know how anyone would count the amount of ETPs that are live now. So across the board, you look at things like institutional integration projects from banks as well. One anecdote that I thought was really interesting from yesterday, the head of digital assets at a GSIB bank was saying that kind of at this point in 2024, they had about 2 or 3 digital asset projects on their roadmap. And he said today, looking out into 2026, they have about 30. So just Cambrian explosion of activity all across the board from different types of players, from the most crypto-native, fast-charging participants to the typically more, not slow, but prudent and deliberate players like banks. You're going to hear a lot about that today. We've got a lot of great content lined up. Some of the key themes that you're going to keep hearing are stablecoins and global payments, the integration of banking and crypto, and then, of course, perspectives all across the landscape of different institutional investors, from hedge fund managers, longtime venture fund managers, liquid funds, delta neutral fund managers, which, given the events on Friday, albeit very disconcerting and unfortunate for many, are going to lead to some really insightful conversations. We've got the founder of Athena, the founder of Aave on stage at 1:30 next to each other. So that's going to be really excellent. So hope you enjoy today's programming. We're going to kick it off with a conversation with the CEO of Algorand, Stacy Warden, and Ben Strack. So we're going to turn it over to them. Thanks, all.